what are we producing? Pretty much just Royal Knights, Archers, Springalds, Mangonels, of course.
They're doing the bonus damage.
Ooh, Springalds sniping my trebuchets. But we've got our own Springald forward now. So what if we just put a keep down here and then started mining this gold? 200 pop, suddenly you've got an insane economy. Hey everyone. Good to see you again. Glad you're tuning in for some more Age of Empires here, and we're going through more of my 1v1 ranked placement matches. We're playing here on Dry Arabia as the Abbasid, and we're playing up against our opponent Jindan212, or Jindan, also playing as the Abbasid Dynasty. So we had a mirror match, and these usually end up being a little bit better than what they used to be in previous seasons. And here in Season 5, I'm curious what we're going to see. We've got that new unit, the Ghulam. It's a unique man-at-arms unit for the Abbasid. Very good versus unarmed units, because they have a very fast double strike. And we, I don't know, we're curious to see what other Abbasid players are going for. But of course, it's no surprise that both of us are going for the economic wing as our first choice here. I think it is possible to go culture wing in this Abbasid mirror match. Military wing, I'm not really convinced on, at least as a feudal age start. It just feels good going economic wing. And I'm really liking this double deer spot down here, so I'm hoping to get a town center right here next to the wood line and these deer, and we'll just gather up all that food and wood. Gathered up a bunch of sheep. We're almost aged up. And you can see we're focused on getting that stone. And we should pay attention to our opponent here. Pay attention to any techs they might get. How they're going to spend their resources, because I'm very curious about how exactly. Yeah, let's check their villager lineup here. So looks like he's got one less on food. Yep, only one on gold for each of us, and he's being a little more aggressive on stone. Interesting. Very cool. And yeah, he's going for fresh foodstuffs right now. Me, I'm deciding to go for one town center and then a quick age up to the castle age. I don't want to be too greedy. I just want to get one town center down and then we'll age up. Now we're also seeing some military coming from Jindan. We have not scouted it, unfortunately. We need to be more active with our scout here. Looks like we're going to maybe scout it here. Let's see if my scout picks up on it. Yes, we do see the stables. Would love to see a barracks go down, and I'm probably going to lose my villager. Yep. But we do get the second town center up, and yeah, now we're producing 2 villagers at a time. We're sure Jindan has made his second town center as well. We saw him getting that stone. We're going to kind of search around for where it might be going up. You can see he's actually continuing to gather stone. And this one horseman's being really annoying. Really, we should put down a barracks. I'm deciding to go with an outpost, but I think this is just not the right choice, because yeah, he's already on top of my villagers, and I'm having to pull so many villagers off. But we are going for that fast age up. We'll see how it goes. There's that second town center, and I believe a third has gone down. I just haven't scouted it yet. So I'm playing kind of blind here. I'm thinking, okay, I'll get the fast age up. Although, man, these horsemen are annoying. Yep, losing another villager. You can see he's starting to get that economic advantage. And I like seeing the 2 stables going down, but the barracks was so late. I think the barracks instead of an outpost and then just one spearman would have really done good work here. Because it's only once we age up that we'll get access to the camel rider, which would be a really good option versus these horsemen. But you can see with just the 2 horsemen, he's scored 2 villager kills, and he has also denied me from gathering a decent amount of times. We're gathering up the deer, and we're chasing off his units. Yes, now we've got our age up. But it looks like yep, I'm getting the hardened upgrade. And there's the third town center. We do end up spotting it. So we're coming forward. We've got the Culture Wing age up, but look at how fast Jindan's age up is. That's insane that he can go for the 3 town centers, and with just the 2 horsemen that he produced, it bought him enough room to age up. And so my age up timing is not going to be all that good. Like, yeah, I'm going to get there, and I'm sending units across the map. We need to put a stop to this third town center, because look at the economic unit advantage that my opponent already has. We're putting up an outpost, but honestly, I'd love to cancel this and instead get down maybe a siege workshop, or just have my spearmen start working on rams. I'm really not sure about this outpost. It's not really guarding anything. And yeah, we do scout some villagers down here near the berries. So yeah, our plan is... and yeah, here's the issue. His town center is within the middle of all of these deer, so it's really hard. I was hoping maybe this outpost could pick off villagers if they wander too far from the town center. But I don't think we're going to have any luck with that. And okay, we're finally starting to attack his villagers, but we need to get more units down here. And here come those Ghulams. With their double strike, they do good damage to unarmored units like my scout. But we're coming forward with our own Ghulams. And his scout, unfortunately, is right here seeing my mill go down. And yeah, he sees it. He doubles back. He knows what's coming. We've got the battering ram down, and we are putting down a siege workshop. Very bold. We're duking it out with the Ghulams. He does have some economic upgrades. You can see wheelbarrows already through. So is lumber preservation. And the big issue here is he went military wing, and he got these camel riders, and I'm already losing more villagers. I'm down, that's 6 villager kills there. So I really need to get this town center knocked down and get a lot of villager kills. Fortunately, we do get some knights onto his berries. Yeah, we scare all those villagers off. But here's that mass of Ghulams. They're going to come down here and defend this. But we are getting a lot of villager kills here. This is good. Yeah, I need my units engaging on his villagers down here. Yeah, love that we're repairing the battering ram. And you can see we're getting good villager kills. Although duking it out over here with his Ghulams is not really going to help. And we're coming back in with more ram attacks, and I like that my Ghulams are on top of his villagers. That's really good. But here come those Ghulams that were up front. They're here to reinforce. Yeah, there's so many Ghulams coming this way. And I think without any unit support here, these battering rams aren't going to take down the town center. Yeah, he can repair it. Look at that. It's maybe 1 hit away, but the Ghulams clean it up. And the Ghulams are surprisingly good against the battering rams, from what I saw. So we did age up a little bit faster, and we did score a decent number of villager kills. We also are getting our third town center up, but you can see my opponent has so much of a military right now. Okay, and these knights are still active. If he decided to not burn down the siege workshop and just march over to my base, I'm not sure what I'd be able to do. But yeah, we're definitely behind here. You can see he's got that slight economic edge, and yeah, he's definitely got more economic upgrades than me. He's getting survival techniques. He's already got crosscut saw, the second upgrade for lumber gathering. He can probably start to make a farm transition, which is absolutely necessary on this map. We are getting away with some berries up here. I like that. And we are gathering up the deer over here. And we're recognizing that's a lot of Ghulams. Let's get down more archery ranges. And we're looking for villagers. These knights could engage on a few of these villagers. That'd be nice. And no textiles from Jindan just yet. Would love to see that. yeah, I've got it myself. I think he could really benefit from it. And here comes some battering rams. All these Ghulams are building them. Got the double blacksmith down. We did get some upgrades. We got +1 ranged attack and +1 melee armor. We recognize that he's just spamming the man-at-arm Ghulams, so let's try and get out. Yep. Now we're getting +2 ranged attack and +2 melee armor. An annoying knight right here, but we did put a spring alt emplacement on this outpost, so should take care of it pretty shortly. There we go. It's so painful that we didn't get this town center kill. Would love to see arrow slits on this. We might pick up a few villager kills. So hopefully I noticed that and put the emplacement there. And now we just got to keep producing. Let's check populations. Yeah, 90 to 113. He's definitely in the lead. We got to play this carefully. And we did see those battering rams coming up here. So we know that there's going to be some units coming in. And yeah, here come the battering rams. I'm going to need my villagers to stay strong here, and I do not have much of a force. We did get out a spring ald. We should use that to target down all of these rams. And if we lose the main town center, fair enough. We've at least still got 2 other town centers producing villagers. But yeah, this is going to be tough. And the knights do okay versus the Ghulams. But I need these crossbowmen to get over here. Yeah, we're kind of baiting his units in a little more. Hoping they can, get within range of these outposts. And looks like my villagers are idle because of that gold. And there are some villager kills getting picked up here. That's a problem. We cannot be losing villagers right now. Springald has to retreat, but there's a lot of crossbowmen here. I love seeing all the crossbow bolts hitting these man-at-arms. And I'm losing villagers due to the Ghulams being on these front lines. This is rough. Oh, wow, my golden age was even deactivated. That's tough. So many villagers going down here. This is tough. That's way too many villagers getting lost. Yeah, there are crossbowmen up here, but it's so painful. I just don't know how I'm going to recover from this. It's just way too many units. More upgrades coming from my opponent. Yep, he's going with... Looks like he's just focusing on melee. He's not going to be making any ranged units. And we have seen this before from Abbasid opponents where they focus on just melee and they just go for... Oh, there's those villagers back at the berries. Oh, and we are seeing a wall off. But yeah, I've seen Abbasid players just completely disregard archery ranges and instead just go for melee units like Ghulams, knights, camel riders, spearmen, horsemen. They pretty much just focus on melee attack, melee armor, and that's it. We're trying to find more villager kills. The Ghulam, again, great choice here, taking on these villagers. You can see, yep, there's the farming transition. There's just way too much of an economic advantage. He's 30 villagers ahead of me, or 30 economic units ahead. Looking at income, look at how much wood he's bringing in. He could make all the siege units he wants. And really, he's using the wood to put down walls everywhere. We do get lucky killing some villagers that are constructing these walls, and we're going to put down some walls of our own. We could start to trade with this. We could put down some markets up here and then start trading with this distant market. That would secure some long-term gold. I'd like to see that. But this is once again an uphill battle. This is going to be tough. We're pushing out as many crossbowmen and just a little bit of melee to soften up our front lines. And look at that. We've already got 3 relics secured. There's only 2 more left on the map, and we're already eyeballing them. So I do like that some of the economic advantage has been cut a little bit thanks to all this relic gathering. But yeah. Ooh, this Lancer. Whoa, gotta back away. Let's take a look at this engagement. I do have a bigger military, so I'd love to take this fight. Looks like I'm just trying to decide how I want to take it. You can see the spearmen are here, and he's got, yeah, this is why we see Abbasid players go for that melee only infantry focus, because he does have the military wing, and that has granted him the bonus HP. So we're duking it out with all these units, and it looks like I have more, but he has so much extra health. Would have loved it if we could use the conversion on all these villagers, but we are attacking them with our units. We've got to stop this keep from coming up. Glad I brought some crossbowmen over to deal with these units, and looks like I'm bringing even more over to take out the villagers. But he could reinforce with even more villagers, and look, his units are coming over to put a stop to, yeah, all of this. Wow. And while we're getting an amazing amount of villager kills, if this keep goes up, it's going to secure this entire area. We'll have to abandon this wood line. We're going to have to abandon these berries. I mean, it's great that we equalized it somewhat, but he's still on 3 town centers, and we've only recently gotten our main town center fixed back up, so he can afford to lose all those villagers. Very, very clever from my opponent to just say, well, I've got all these villagers. Let's put them to work on the battlefield. Ooh, and losing my monk there, or my imam, really would have liked that. And now, yep, the keep's going to secure this area. My opponent could go for these berries, and there's the Imperial Age up for my opponent. This is kind of a slow grind out finish. I do put up a decent fight, but it's just too much from my opponent. I do like some of my decision making here. I liked the crossbowman focus, but I think one big, oh man, I have a huge military advantage here. I really need to take advantage of it, push through. And I believe we do a little bit, but the walls are already up. That's going to delay us a bit. This keep I'm putting up, I like seeing that, but I just don't have that military advantage. Oh wow, look at the production. Did you see that? He just queued up so many units. He's just forgotten to spend. Hilariously, if I had moved in just a minute earlier, we'd probably find a ton of villager kills and whatnot, but as it stands, even getting villager kills won't really matter. He's got 150 economic units. Like, these villager kills are pointless. And his army is about to just completely jump up and take over. I'm aging up to get the, I'm getting the Imperial Age with my military wing, but yeah, we'll start to see Imperial Age units, probably, yep, elite Ghulams. He's focused on getting the veterancy upgrades for the units that he's produced a lot of. Love seeing the keep here, but we really need that boiling oil upgrade, which I believe was made more expensive. I'm not sure when that was changed. Although we do have preservation of knowledge, so it's hopefully a little cheaper. But yeah, we really need that boiling oil considering how many melee units he has. And look, he's even going to sacrifice a bunch of villagers to take out the keep. He doesn't really care about the villagers. He wants to kill them off anyway so he can produce more units. But yeah, this is looking like GG. It was an exciting game. I think failing to take out this third town center in that early raid was so painful. I also think not putting down a military structure in the feudal age was a big mistake. All my opponent had to do was make 2 horsemen, and he completely disrupted my gameplay. I think in the future, whether I go for a second town center and then a fast age up to castle, or if I go for 3 town centers in the feudal age, no matter what, let's at least get one military structure out so I can respond in some way. Anyway, hope you liked the match. That's another placement match down. Catch you for the next one.